Target focus on you every day. Inspired by Jim Rohn. Life is a journey, a long, winding road filled with opportunities, challenges, victories, and defeats. But along that road, many people lose sight of something essential. They chase careers, relationships, comfort, and approval. Yet they neglect the most important project of all, themselves. Jim Rohn, one of the greatest motivational thinkers of our time, once said, "Take care of yourself. Work on yourself every day. Learn, grow, and invest in the most important project, you." Those words hold the key to transformation. Because the truth is simple, but often ignored. Your life improves only when you improve yourself. No job, no money, no circumstance can permanently change your life if you stay the same. Every great success story begins not with luck, but with a decision. A quiet moment when someone chooses to focus inward, to grow in knowledge, discipline, and strength. Every transformation starts when you decide to be better today than you were yesterday. The foundation: personal responsibility. Before you can improve, you must accept one essential truth. You are responsible for your life. Jim Rohn used to say, "You must take full responsibility for your life. If you don't, life will manage you, and you'll end up reacting instead of creating." It's easy to blame the economy, the government, your boss, or your past. But excuses are invisible chains. They keep you tied to where you are. Responsibility is freedom. It means you no longer say, "It's not my fault." Instead, you say, "It's my life, and it's up to me." When you take ownership, your focus shifts from problems to possibilities. You stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and start asking, "What can I do to change it?" That shift from blame to ownership is the beginning of growth. It's the first real step toward the better version of yourself. Daily investment in yourself. Jim Rohn's most powerful advice was simple yet profound. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Think about that. Most people work 8 or 10 hours a day to earn a living. But how much time do they spend building themselves, reading, learning, reflecting, improving? Your career, your relationships, your happiness all depend on who you become. If you grow, everything else grows with you. So make daily self-investment a habit. Read 20 pages of a great book. Practice a skill for 30 minutes. Reflect on your actions each evening. Take care of your body. Train your mind. Feed your spirit. At first, it might seem small, almost insignificant. But over time, these small daily disciplines compound into greatness. Jim Rohn said, "Motivation is what gets you started. Discipline is what keeps you going." When you focus on yourself every day, you build discipline. Discipline builds consistency, and consistency creates extraordinary results. Seek out mentors who've walked the path you wish to follow. Knowledge alone is not power. Applied knowledge is. Use what you learn. Test it. Refine it. Live it. Those who commit to lifelong learning become unstoppable. Because while others complain about obstacles, they see opportunities. While others wait for chances, they create them. Health and energy, the cornerstone of focus. You cannot build a strong life on a weak foundation. Your body is that foundation, the only place you have to live. Jim Rohn said, "Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live." Focusing on yourself means caring for your health, physically, mentally, emotionally. Eat foods that fuel your energy. Move your body every day. Sleep deeply. Breathe fully. Quiet your mind. Your energy is your fuel. Without it, even your dreams fade. When your body is healthy, your mind becomes sharper, your focus clearer, your spirit stronger. Remember, you can't give your best to the world if you're running on empty. Fill your cup first so you can pour into others. Financial intelligence and discipline. Jim Rohn often said, "Money is not the problem, the lack of wisdom about money is." He taught that financial success is not about how much you earn, but how well you manage what you earn. Don't spend more than you make. Save a part of all you earn. Learn how to make your money work for you. Financial discipline is a form of self-respect. It gives you freedom, the power to say no to what doesn't serve you, and yes to what does.
Learn about money. Budget it. Save it. Grow it. Because every wise financial choice you make today becomes the freedom you enjoy tomorrow. Relationships and influence. Focusing on yourself doesn't mean isolating yourself. It means becoming someone who adds value to others. Jim Rohn said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." That's not just about influence, it's about energy. Surround yourself with dreamers, doers, learners, encouragers, because their fire will keep yours burning. Ask yourself, who am I learning from? Who am I spending time with? Who am I becoming around these people? When you grow, you lift others too. Your confidence grows. Your empathy deepens. You stop reacting and start leading. You stop competing and start inspiring. That's the power of focusing on yourself. Your light helps others find their own. Mindset. The lens of your life. Your mindset shapes your world. Change your thoughts, and you change everything. Jim Rohn said, "Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day." Those disciplines begin in your mind. When you believe in progress, your actions follow. When you believe nothing can change, nothing will. Train your mind to stay focused, positive, and solution-oriented. Challenges aren't punishments, they're preparation. Each one strengthens your resilience and sharpens your character.
Practice gratitude. Count your blessings, not your problems, because your mindset determines whether you retreat or rise. Action, from focus to results. Knowledge, health, mindset, none of it matters without action. Jim Rohn said, "Don't just read about success, do something about it." Dreams only work when you do. Even small, consistent steps move you forward. Write that page, make that call, start that business, learn that skill, speak that truth. You don't have to be perfect to start. You just have to start to become perfect. Action turns potential into progress. It's the bridge between who you are and who you can be. Reflection, the mirror of growth. At the end of each day, pause. Ask yourself, what did I learn today? What did I accomplish? What could I do better tomorrow? Reflection turns experience into wisdom. Without it, you repeat mistakes. With it, you refine your path. Reflection is self-education. It teaches you to slow down, evaluate, and grow intentionally. And when you combine learning, action, and reflection, you become unstoppable.
A lifetime of focus. Focusing on yourself every day isn't a short-term project. It's a lifelong commitment. Success is built little by little, day by day. Each decision builds upon the last. Each lesson becomes a stepping stone toward your future. Start today. Pick one area, your health, your mindset, your finances, your relationships, and work on it consistently, intentionally, patiently. One day you'll look back and realize you're living the life you once dreamed of because you decided to focus on you. When you grow, everything around you grows too. Your confidence, your peace, your purpose. Jim Rohn said, "Work harder on yourself than you do on your job, because the greatest investment you'll ever make is in yourself. Your health, your knowledge, your character, your mindset. These are your true wealth." Every effort towards self-improvement compounds into a life of purpose, strength, and fulfillment. Conclusion. Life is fleeting. Opportunities are limited. Time is the one currency you can never earn back. Don't let distractions, fear, or procrastination steal your potential. Focus on you every day. Grow your mind, strengthen your body, elevate your spirit, refine your character.
Be disciplined. Be intentional. Be courageous. Every morning is a new chance to invest in the most important project, you. Every evening is proof of how far you've come. This is the path to meaningful success, to lasting happiness, to a life that truly matters. So start now, not tomorrow, not next week. Start today. Because the future you are dreaming of is waiting for the present you to begin. Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Focus on you every day. The rewards are limitless. Jim Rohn.